This is how they transport their queen?
Salvete discipuli.
Zeus take you, child. How do you keep appearing out of thin air?
Tricks of the trade, old man. At least a dozen, perhaps a few more. I think so too. The rocks limit sightlines. If we strike quickly enough, we can prevent them from alerting each other.
ᴑᴜ? They sent ᴑᴜ with her to her prison.
Egyptian rulers are worshipped as deities. She is being taken to a prison for a goddess.
Praise be.
Halt! Who goes there? You don't look Berber. Show me these gifts you have brought.
We can do this!
Tide is turning. Fight die tomorrow. Live forever.
Stand down. I demand it. I am the goddess.
I think this is the last of them.
Howl like the dog you are.
Romans, here! Tell me, did you murder these people in the belief that they were protecting me? Or in the knowledge that they were my captors? Quite the opposite. It is whatever the opposite of a problem is.
A solution, Your Majesty.
A solution, yes. Tell me, mysterious invader, are you a solution? Ah, you are Lucullus's people. Lunia succeeded then.
Something like that. Let's get you out of here first. Then we'll talk.
Signature. Otherwise he cannot make the delivery.
May Zeus curse all bureaucrats. I'll go talk to him.
Dominus Lucullus was always kind. Cleopatra Philopator, the goddess who loves her father and the rightful pharaoh of Egypt.
Lengthy introductions are unnecessary. At this point, I trust we are both acquainted with each other. Legate, you have saved me. I will not let such a deed go unrewarded. I bestow upon you this armor, called Queen's Warden. Wear it with pride. Do not overplay your hand. Shall we get down to business? I made you a promise, and a goddess never breaks her word. Ask your questions, Legate. It doesn't matter what I believe, as long as the people need their goddess. The people are always wrong. That's why they need their goddess. Imprisoned is such an ugly word. Let us say, confined. Some people just can't perceive beauty. That's why he confined me. You share a lot with Ptolemy, Roman. Correspondence for quite some time now. Unfortunately, he never had the pleasure of enjoying my company in person. He was a good man. He did not deserve to die in such a ghastly fashion. On the contrary, I think, in the end, we all get what we deserve. You are addressing a goddess. Tomes could be filled with the things that I know, and you don't. Suffice to say, I have eyes and ears all throughout Egypt. Things may happen without my approval, but never without my knowledge. Clear with him. The exact nature of their collaboration is unknown to me. My bet is on something financial in nature. Something big. Whatever this collaboration is about, it must be illegal by Roman law. I believe the proconsul got wind of it and attempted to enlist my help in hopes of acquiring evidence. Tragically, Vitellius Lorco's spies got a hold of the missive he sent. Needless to say, neither Lorco nor my husband was happy about this development.
I knew it.
That is possible, but unlikely. After all, killing a Roman proconsul is equal to declaring war on Rome.
Hated the proconsul.
Be that as it may, I don't think he is stupid enough to start a war for petty, personal reasons. Lorco is a smart man with a plan. Ptolemy is a stupid man with wealth and power. I offer a simple proposal instead. I become the sole pharaoh and give my husband to you on a platter, with Vitellius Lorco as garnishing. All I need is your support. With your help, we can reconquer Egypt together and bring peace to my people.
The problem is, we don't have the manpower to accomplish this feat. We need twice as many soldiers, at least. Maybe more.
May I humbly present a possible solution?
You may.
You could simply recruit soldiers from Nazomenes itself. My people were fond of the proconsul, and although they are severely fractured into countless independent tribes, they may want to unite under one strong banner.
Is it though? We can collaborate with barbarians, but can we trust them?
We will have to talk to the elders first. Let us meet at the court of heaven as soon as it is convenient for you.
Not our names. Of course we will win, because it is my will. I do not. Because I am a goddess. I've said no such thing. You asked me if I think I am a goddess, and I said I don't think I am a goddess. You are a fool if you think divinity is a matter of opinion. One does not think of divinity. One either is divine or not. He goes against the people's will. My family is deeply entrenched in their traditions. They are in communion with gods, but not the people. My brother actually wants to replace the old gods. That is as foolish as trying to replace the people. I will give them what they want, and what they need.
That kind of question is way above my pay grade. Go ask the Legatus.
Think our arrival may have disrupted certain things. Just continue doing our thing. Kick some stones over and see what crawls out.
Legate, now that we are in Africa, there is someone I would like to meet. I think it will be worth your time to take me there. Far from it. In fact, I have never met him before, but his reputation is fearsome. He is known as the Beastmaster. I wish to go there and challenge him. He is famous for his training of lions to fight beside him. I am famous for defeating lions. In a way, he is my nemesis. We have more important matters to address. That's true. I will arm myself with patience. Difficult and confusing most of the time. I make a lot of mistakes, but such is the nature of learning. Your teacher beats you up until he cannot. It is a metaphor. When something isn't what it is. Naturally, no one can defeat me in battle. But in philosophy, I am defenseless. My Magister always wins. That is why he is my Magister. I am not. This is not Mauritania. I wish I could go to Mauritania one day, for she was better than me in all things. She was sold for twice the amount of money they paid for me. We have abducted the Queen of Egypt, who is also a goddess. She was imprisoned by her husband, the Pharaoh, who is incidentally also a god. I believe when people say that you are famous for punching above your weight, this is what they mean. When every man fights for himself, you must make alliances. That is how the arena works. Yet sometimes when you are allied, you forget only one man can win, without batting an eye if she has to. An ally can always turn into a foe. Better to kill your allies before they get the chance. Good. We must avenge our leader. I was getting tired of inaction. Magister says war itself cannot be a purpose, for it brings pain to one side or the other. And if my purpose is pain, then I'm not a good man. I will prove it. The next time I'm in Rome, everyone shall know that I have proven it.
The most important annual meeting of the elders and the reason for our presence. It is an honor to have you among us, of course. What do you want to know? The Court of Heaven is the name of both the place and the event. Each year, the elders of the tribes gather here to solve their differences and make crucial decisions. It is also an opportunity for people to present their problems to the elders. It is this court's duty to dispense justice, providing the issue is important enough. Last but not least, the Court of Heaven attracts merchants from all over Nazamones and beyond. Where there are people, there will always be commerce. Are the most respected elders among us. Convincing them both would be a significant diplomatic victory. Udad may get in our way, but you never know with him. And then there's young Womaksan, who's always hot-blooded. A young man trying to impress his elders? Always a dangerous thing. He is renowned for his prowess in combat, but his diplomatic ability leaves much to be desired.
A man after my own heart.
As far as his influence goes, Udad is on par with Medor. Except he is more of a traditionalist. He prays to his ancestors 2 times a day, dawn and dusk, hoping they would answer his questions.
A Domina, look at the PCS. Huh? Publius Cornelius Scipio. By the limping leg of Hephaestus, this is the helmet of the famous General Scipio Africanus. An item of infinite value.
It's a fancy hat, Cineros. Let's not raise our voices too much.
That sounds like a fair price to me. I hope you will find some use for this old thing. Do you want anything else from my stall? Look at them and decide. A good decision. Anything else?
I would like to think of myself, not order here and there. I can find everything you can see in my... Ah, the moment I saw you, I knew what kind of connoisseur you are.
That birthmark. By Zeus and Pythagoras. My sister. Finally, I found you, sister.
Restrain your Sirwas, Roman. I told you that Sirwa is not for sale. I apologize. Still, my point stands. She is not for sale, for she was already purchased.
The sky is gone from her eyes. What did they do to her? Magister, I don't know what I should do. What do I say? Salve, sister. Why are you silent? Do you not recognize me?
The Serwa who speaks out of 10 gets punished. I am not supposed to talk to you.
This outrage is unnecessary. Am I telling you how you should run your legion? Then don't tell me how I should deal with my Serwa. That's my job and my expertise.
I do not know what kind of trick this is, but I have no brothers. Please let go. Your insistence will be bad for me.
Her name? I do not know her name. I do not remember it. It's been a long time.
What do you want to do, disciple? Your actions will determine the kind of man you are.
Finding her was once the purpose of my life, Magister. I am not leaving without her.
Glad you're on our side.
You should be. Last one. Let us be done with this.
What's happening?
Calm down, sister. You are safe now. Your brother will take care of you.
Did you kill him? You killed him! You are murderers!
Did I do something wrong? Magister?
I don't know, Bestia.
Come on, sister. I will show you your new home.
They say it was the Romans. They attacked her caravan and killed the Pharaoh's guards.
Shia, our talks can begin in earnest. I have told you all of the upcoming war, of the possibility of Nosamenes being trapped between Roman legions and Egypt, and I have explained the potential advantages of an alliance with the Romans. Now is your time to ask your questions about our proposal. I'm sure many such questions burn your tongues.
Why is nobody talking? Have you lost your voices? Are you all afraid of the great Roman? Cowards! That's what you are. You are a disgrace to Nazamones.
It is only you who disgraces us in front of our Maxan. Is it up to you to talk when your elders are silent? You confuse courage with insolence. Nobody is afraid of the Roman, but it is unwise to insult your elders.
Nobody is afraid of the Romans. I am. They've conquered Nazamones once. They rule Egypt and possibly myriad lands, the names of which I can't even begin to pronounce. One would be a fool not to fear the Romans.
Run to your Roman masters with your tail between your legs then, Medu. I shall stand and fight, and if need be, die defending my people.
Warmaksan, Medur, know yourselves. The ancestors are watching. Do not disrespect the court.
How many troops do you need, Roman?
Ha! 5,000 slaves, in other words. Typical of Romans. You think loyalty is just another thing you can buy.
She is afraid. Am I wrong, Roman? There is no way you can advance towards Egypt without our help. But by then, it'll be already too late. And what if we refuse helping you? It is not conquest you are seeking. You are trying to survive. Are you not? I'll grant you that your words are wise. In your acceptance of death, you conquer your fear thereof. Unfortunately, I cannot strike a deal with a woman who may be dead tomorrow. And if you die, who will take your place? Who will uphold your end of our arrangement? A powerful ally indeed, and one with vested interests in our territory. You have my support.
You weak-minded fool! You excrement of a drunken horse! The presence of this foreigner alone is an insult to the ancestors. I should slit your throat where you stand.
Control yourself.
He may have a temper, but he is right. You know that too. The court of heaven is for us only. I can already feel the disapproval of the ancestors.
Can you now? Very well. Let us consult the ancestors then.
Have you lost your mind, Izil? Are we not disgraced enough? Will you allow this foreigner to desecrate the resting place of our ancestors with her presence?
That is highly unusual. I don't think the ancestors would approve.
That's something the ancestors can tell us themselves, is it not?
Fine. But let it be known that I'm not happy.
As usual.
It is settled then. We consult the ancestors. L쏘ᴅɪ Legate. Is that right? Legate. You have such a strange language. I do like it though. I apologize for the behavior of my fellow elders. We are not used to having a foreigner in the court.
I like your sense of humor.
In the absence of a meaningful decision, we have decided to consult the ancestors, as we always do. You shall travel to the burial site and sleep inside the tomb of an ancestor who, in return, shall appear to you in dreams and reveal your destiny. We will all do the same. I believe our ancestors will tell us if we should support you.
Pray to your gods, Roman. If the ancestors are against you, I shall cut you down right there and then.
And then one morning you will just fail to wake up.
Greetings, Legate. I am not. It is an amusing thought, though. Nzámanes does not have kings or queens. We do not like being ruled by other people. Some amongst us think it's necessary to have a king. But I believe the very concept of a monarch is against our nature. We must rule ourselves. Do you really think I am a golden wolf? Then maybe she's figuratively a goddess. Most of them. This year's gathering had a specific goal. We wanted to elect a king for the entirety of Nzámanes. Naturally, not all of the tribes agree.
Would you look at this place? We are a very long way away from Rome, my friends.
Why are the elders allowing foreigners here to trample all over our ancestors' graves?
Are you ready?
It is bad luck for the living to enter a grave. I will not sleep. Someone must keep watch for restless spirits.
feet, Romans! They are trying to kill us!
Worked! They are caught with their pants around their ankles.
Don't let overconfidence weaken you, Warmaxan. Kill them all. I will meet you at Aungila. Fools!
Sakura, we must leave at once. This will surely mean war.
Just get our child out of here!
Stay away from me, please! Help!
I have nothing to do with this! They're killing each other! Run!
Do the same.
Impressive!
up! They're killing
each other! Run!
Still from there. Vengeance will be mine! Don't let the fear control you.
Jupiter's cock!
Know when to quit!
Too bad. You can still fight.
You left yourself wide open.
This is worse than that time with the leopard.
Bandages! Quickly!
fighting! I don't think we can win this one.
This is a bad place to die.
Good thing I have plenty of blood to spare. Aid me! There is strength.
Are you all right?
No permanent damage.
Life is too short to die for a lost cause.
Cowards! Are you alright, Legate?
Well, Isil was always too smart for his own good. But honestly, I never expected him to go this far.
Treacherous bastards! We'll get them, do not worry.
I must give it to old Isil. He fooled even me.
We may have to. And not just for him, but Udad as well. He's likely to retreat to his citadel in Augila. Unless you can find a way to get rid of Udad, Isil will be intractable. With or without Medel's support, we will need to defeat Isil, or else Nazamenes will not fully stand with us.
Ours is the finest, most veteran legion of Rome. We will crush these barbarians.